everybody. Welcome. It is James Harden week here in Philadelphia. We are all hyped up over here. I don't know about you. Um, Welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers here with Sixers fan for life, Jose, 215 the sports guy, Carl, and BG.
What's up, man?
So, is everyone still riding a high of the James Harden trade like me?
Can't wait to see him play.
Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I'm pumped.
I'm sad
Why you sad, BG?
Oh,
because he got to clear all this extra stuff. Let's come on, play, man.
yeah, how did Domantas Sabonis get away with that? He just like rolled in the next day and started playing.
I feel like they had Sabonis' name on his jersey before the trade even went through.
If
Yeah.
anybody's tampering, that guy.
Well, you guys said it.
Oh my gosh.
You guys said it at the end of last show that you didn't think he would play this weekend, you and Jose. So I blame it on you guys. I think he listened to y'all and like, you know what? I shouldn't play this weekend. I did get from it.
I said Tuesday, and that's what it looked like it's going to be.
We knew he wasn't playing tonight. Maybe tomorrow, but best case scenario, I think Tuesday is the right call.
I would love for it to be tomorrow. I would love for it to be tomorrow. But can't get what we want always. But overall,
But that's all right. Ben will be down there in Miami because, he's
absolutely,
fine now.
absolutely, absolutely. Bomb drop, Jen.
Oof.
Jen, I want you to get everything off your chest.
Hey, hold up. Jamar was on the East Sleep Sixers face at 6:00.
I know. I said that's why I said let's go. Mar is definitely with the squad. He's with the SHIT. So, Jen,
I am.
please give us a take.
I've never been more excited in my. You know what? I'm not gonna say I've never been more excited in my entire life because the last time I was this excited was in November 2018, Jimmy Buckets Day, and I remember going around to everybody I knew. We got Jimmy Butler. That's sort of how I feel.
Yeah,
But like a little bit more now because it's James freaking Harden,
right.
and I don't understand all you people out there who are gonna say, "Oh, you traded too much." He's a Hall of Famer. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's a multiple-time MVP. He's a scoring machine. Have you
Absolutely.
watched this guy play basketball?
Have you watched? Have they watched Jose's intro yesterday? That's all you need to watch to know who we
That's
got.
it. That's it. In a nutshell. And if you don't know, now you know. You know what I mean? A quote from the great Biggie.
So Bird just asked about the start lineups. I do have them right in front of me.
Go ahead.
Got Tyrese Maxey, Furkan Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, and of course the big fella.
Okay.
For a minute there, I was like, "Why Furkan?" Oh yeah, no Seth.
Yeah.
No
I'm also hearing live from Twitter that Shake Milton has been upgraded to questionable.
He's in. No, he is
He's
in.
in the lineup. He is in the lineup tonight.
Keith Pompey
He's no longer.
tweeted.
They were saying game time decision, and he's already been cleared to play.
That's love, man.
This is true.
That's
This is
love.
true.
You know what I think? I think he was like, "Look, man, if I play, I'm gonna show my wealth, and they're gonna try to trade me." No, the doctor said I need a backiotomy.
You know they say the injury to claim when you don't.
He's been sitting so long. I swore he was in the package. I swore.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
But you know what?
I was just watching I was listening to the Mike Missinelli show, and he had Charles Barkley on today. And Charles Barkley was talking about how, he isn't sure if the Sixers, made a good deal because he needs to wait and see James Harden and Embiid play together. And I'm thinking, I don't need to see that. There's no, I know what that's going to look like. It's going to look like magic.
Yeah.
But so obviously, I feel the same way you feel, Jen. However, I'll take the other side of that. When you look at certain players, you would love to see it, but you just don't know until you actually see it. The Lakers really believed in their heart that adding Russ was going to be it for them. Russ
Did they know in their heart? Oh, that was. I think everybody from the outside was like, "What?"
And that's the thing. But the thing is, we can't. I think it's going to work, Jen. Don't think this is me saying I don't think it's going to work. But I do understand the people that's like, well, you don't know yet because James Harden's so ball dominant and it's taken away from Tyrese Maxey's growth. And Embiid, is he going to be cool with James Harden isoing sometimes? Just wait and see.
Yeah,
You know,
I hear you.
listen,
So Berg says he's excited to have Harden, but the realist in me has concerns.
Come
He'd
Um,
elaborate, but
real,
too
real
much
quick,
sleeping. Yeah, I understand that.
real quick. Didn't last year Harden adjusted his game
to play with
to
two ball dominant guys,
to
Yes,
play
he
two other
did.
ball
exactly
dominant.
to play with two ball dominant people. I could have swore that's what I saw. The NBA fan in me noticed that. Anybody else notice it? I sure did.
Oh, I
He's
did.
averaging
Yes.
10 assists for the year. 10 assists as
Like
he's a playmaker.
I know if you watch some of his plays now as like an outsider, now that he's on our team, I can watch his highlights and be like, oh, he's amazing with his through the leg bounce passes and stuff. Like
Oh, we ain't
is
gonna talk
something
about the
special.
double step back.
Listen, but
No.
I think
Look, I'm never saying that's a travel again.
I think people. I
Man,
think people.
what a walk. What are you talking about?
Ain't no travel.
That wasn't a foul.
Everywhere. You know.
Hey, but to address Bird though, I think we should go around the room.
Let's do it.
And my concerns, Berg, are mainly what's going to happen in that second quarter, what's going to happen in the beginning of that fourth quarter. Because when I watch the games, those are the two times that bother me the most. The starters start, play most of the first quarter. Then the second quarter, you be like, man, where the starters at? Same thing in the fourth quarter. So my thing is Doc going to coach this team correctly? And this is not a shot at Doc. It's different. When you have a change in scenery like this, like we didn't just add some pieces. We added a transcendent talent to this roster. And Doc's going to have to look himself in the mirror and say, well, how do I coach this team? This team is not what this team was yesterday. So my biggest concern is how will this team be handled on the coaching aspect?
My concern.
Well, that's what practice is for.
Sean D, Jose, took it right out of my mouth. My concern is not with the players. My concern is with our coach and the adjustments he will make. You have two of the greatest scorers in the NBA. It's no reason for an all-bench lineup anymore. One of these guys have to be on the floor at all times. That's the way to do it. That's how you go about it. Stagger their minutes. They can play together. Don't get me wrong. But I would like to see Harden running the team by himself. And I would like to see Embiid running the team by himself as well. That way the pressure stays on the opposite team. It's never a dull moment. How do you coach against that? How do you? So, my worry is from Doc and his adjustments. I do not want to see five guys from off the bench in the game anymore.
What's up, Rick? And I'm gonna agree with you on this because now that you got a squad, the one concern that people are still talking about can be easily taken care of just by picking up one of those guys that got waived today and yesterday. But now Doc is on the hot seat. So
Absolutely.
if there's mistakes being made, that's definitely gonna be on Doc. So I agree with you there.
That's crazy.
I
You got to switch it up. All three of them.
Yeah, I will because I have
what
two
you
different.
got?
I have actually two concerns, and neither of them are related to Embiid and Harden's chemistry. My two concerns are the backup big position, which I'm hoping is going to get filled, and the injury. Like, was this a real injury of his hamstring? Was he fooling? Is he just a hoax? Was it a ruse trying to get out of Brooklyn?
Did you see Kevin Durant's face on the All-Star pickup?
I did. That was hilarious.
He definitely was fooling. Everybody knows what that was. He did not want to play with the team. And, that was his way of saying, I'm done, trade me. I can't give y'all no more. Now, there are rumors coming out, whether it's true or not, that him and Kyrie did not like each other. Bonnet heads a lot, and you had two ball dominant guys.
Somebody said it on the show last night.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Harden's hamstring injury is just as real as Ben Simmons' mental issue.
Yep.
And I don't know if you watched last Jen. That was my biggest thing. I said the reason we won is because we got rid of our headache and they kept their headache and added our headache.
Yep.
Yes. Right?
Like, think about it. Like, so I don't know how people.
Did
can do
y'all
that.
see that Wendy's? Oh my God, that was so petty. I loved it.
Anybody
They
want
go,
to Frosty?
they going out of business.
311.
March 11th, they
I'm gonna
will.
wait. I'm gonna wait in line on 3-9. Watch
Yes,
the
I hear you.
game
It's
on
gonna be like
310
release now.
from the Wendy's
Now that it's
parking lot.
gone down, all the pettiness is coming out.
12
And
a.m.
Joel started it.
I want my Frosty.
Yeah. Now I'll swing this question around the horn to all of you guys. Do you think Harden is the leadership voice that this team needs in times of turmoil and times of trouble? Is he the guy that's going to say, "Hey, get your SHIT together"? You know. Okay.
No, I think that's still
No,
an Embiid
I think
bias.
it's still Embiid. It's still Embiid.
Okay.
I think to a certain
he'll be
extent.
that guy. My bad. Go ahead.
I think his voice can impact the guards, the young kids.
You took the words out of my mouth.
I think he can impact them tremendously. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Embiid, that man has been in the MVP conversation for the past 3 to 4 years. He's been in the All-Star game 5 years in a row now.
Yeah.
This year will be 5-time All-Star, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
time All-Star
You know what I'm saying? And he's playing lights out. That whole fatigue, almost every game that we saw last year, you don't see it so much this year. You barely see it. You saw it a little bit when he came back from COVID, but he had an excuse. But the first 10 games, tell me if he looked tired. Look at when he came back as well.
He looked great.
Man out there balling. He looks good. Like he looks good out there. Finally, he looks good. You know what I'm saying? You like again, you don't see the fatigue in him or none of that. You know, he's out there balling, sweating, running up and down, tired. That point, but before when you used to see him he looked exhausted, like drained, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you kind of don't see that this year, and that's without Harden. So imagine now with Harden on this team and his contributions, I think that's going to lessen the load even more.
So
He's definitely being used more. He's being used more and looks less tired. So that shows that this past offseason, he definitely took his conditioning seriously.
So Tyrese Maxey was asked the question today, and I quote, "Where does this leave you?" This shows the maturity of this young man. He says, "I have no idea. We haven't really discussed much. We're just going to go out there and try to figure it all out. Coach literally just said that practices and shoot-arounds are going to be ramped all the way up now, high intensity, just so they can get this cohesiveness together from the new pieces that they had. You know, he said it's a great group of guys, and I just can't wait to get started." You know, this is from a 21-year-old kid who, you know, basically is getting some of the point guard duties taken off of his shoulders with Harden here. I don't think that Harden will run point guard. I don't think he will be the point guard of this team. I think actually, you know, this will set the table for Maxey to really sit back and not having a lot of scoring responsibilities on him and be able to facilitate a little bit more. Why? Because he has a perimeter scorer now. He has somebody that can score now, you know, on the perimeter other than Embiid, you know. So I actually think that we'll see Maxey upgrade his point guard game, and, you know, we'll see a whole different level of Harden. Go ahead, Jose.
I have one request, Maxie. Please learn that step back.
Yeah.
He's getting there. He's getting there. I don't know. I mean, I kind of think I see James Harden in the point guard and Maxey in the two guard, but
Okay.
well, I guess we're gonna see how it shakes out.
Either or.
I'm on the same boat with you, Jen. I think the lineup will have Maxey as the point guard on the starting lineup, but I think the way the offense will be run is Maxey at the 2.
We'll see. We'll see. I
Hey,
just think he'll still be
guys.
starting.
Real quick, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Are we looking past OKC? We've been on here for 18 minutes and they said OK or C today. Like,
I know. I was just gonna say, does anybody care about this actual game that's gonna happen?
I mean, we
I mean-
care.
like a 15-point favorite tonight, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I
They,
mean-
their big guy is out tonight. Muscala, too. He's out for the night.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is out. What do you mean? Who cares about
Muscala.
Muscala?
Back in the day when Muscala used to come
I'm
in
saying that
clutch.
for Embiid's sake. You know, that's one less big body to bang with Embiid. So, you know,
Yeah.
I got Embiid tearing down the house tonight.
All right. Well, we'll see when I bring up them over unders.
I think
This
if we're
is
talking about keys to
40
this
minutes,
game
40 seconds
tonight,
away.
I think if we're talking about keys to this game tonight, we're going to go with, for me anyway, focus. Because after all this has been going on, they probably all are just, whew, like me, all over the place, right? So they need to go in there and focus on their opponent. Don't let it become some kind of trap and do their thing.
So we're at that time of the night.
I'm gonna agree to a certain extent. Harden is the Sixer now. Not saying you have to super impress the guy, but just make sure that you remind him that coming here was not a mistake.
Most definitely.
Right. Don't
We're,
go losing to the
I'm
second last
booing him. I'm
team in
booing
the
him
league.
the whole game. His first game. Boom.
we're at that special time of night at the 20-minute marker where we like to do a little something called.
And now for BG's over and under.
Hit it.
All right. Even though we didn't talk about our opponent, these over unders are against OKC. If anybody on the chat is confused, there is not against the trade deadline. It's against OKC. I know we haven't talked about OKC, but we still on the cloud. We're still on cloud nine. So tonight we are undermanned. They are undermanned, but we're undermanned as we traded away our backup center. Damn it.
Okay.
That's all right. Carl's boy's going to get some run.
Gonna get Drummond, but that means I need more of JoJo. 39 points over under.
Ooh.
Carl, you shaking your head. What you thinking? Over. I like it. Jose? Oh, God. Jen, go ahead.
No, listen to
Always.
Jose. Go ahead, Jose.
Always.
Oh no,
It's gonna be
I'm
15.
going under. I'm going under.
Woo. Going against the grain, baby.
I'm going under.
Okay.
You put me in a tough position here, BG. You really do. Because I don't think the big man's going to be up for it. I don't think he's like all excited to play OKC and like get 40 points.
But the eyes are watching, and he knows it. The whole NBA is watching how we're going to look without the pieces that we moved and without Harden. And that's why.
Do I think he could get 40? Of course.
Yeah.
Do I think he's gonna get 40?
You're taking over under. Over under.
I'm going under. You know why? Because I don't think he's gonna play the whole game.
I think he's gonna play not the whole game also, but I'm still taking the over. I think this is his. He has nothing to prove. Don't get me wrong, he has nothing to prove. But I think this is his look, y'all. This is what James Harden is getting. Me, this dude right here.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand.
Yeah.
This is be Kobe Shaq 2.0. So I'm taking the over on it. I'm taking
Okay,
the over.
BJ. Okay.
I'll be happy to be wrong. And then
So,
I'll say I'll never go against my
I
big
think
man
Embiid's
again.
gonna save that aspect for the Boston game, the day that Harden plays. So
Please. All right.
And
so,
it's the first night of a back-to-back. They got Cleveland tomorrow.
it is the first night of a back-to-back, but we haven't played since Tuesday, Jen.
I know.
We ain't played since Tuesday. He chilling.
True.
So the second one, we haven't got this in a while, and because we're shorthanded, I think this makes it a tough over/under. So 4.5 players in double figures. So either you think it's going to be less than 4, or you think it's going to be more than 4. Jen, you go first.
Under. I'm going under.
Under.
I'm going to go. Jose's going under as well. And you know what? I'm going over. Welcome back, Shake Milton. I'm going over.
I am also going over because
Okay, DJ.
I think that we blow this team out and a lot of people will play. Random people have 10 points. So
Isaiah
I'm going to go for that reason.
Mhm.
And kind of backing off of that again, my last over-under for the night, you know, my magic number has always been 30 for the bench, but tonight I'm going with 25 points for the bench just because we're shorthanded. So do you think that the bench scores 24 and a half? 24 and a half for the bench.
We ball Paul.
Where did the half come from?
Jose, so you can't have it even. If I say 25 and you pick the under and they get I mean, you pick the over and they get 25. What do you win? Not a damn thing. So that's why
All right, he said,
you must don't bet often. You must don't bet often. You
I
No, I
gotta
don't
don't
bet.
gamble.
That's why I'm at the
don't,
bottom.
don't gamble.
I had to stop that, and FanDuel was killing my life.
All right. So
Killing me.
24.5 points for the bench. What y'all think?
Over.
I'm going over. B-ball Paul is up. Did you hear me? Did you
I'm
hear
going
me?
over on the strength of who we playing. Like, we're not playing nobody. So everything, look, all our other picks gonna lead to this one. So I picked under for MB because he gonna rock the bench a lot tonight. Mark my words. Yeah, the bench is gonna score that.
Well, I'm taking over too, simply for the same reason I said the last one is going to be over, because I think we blow this team out and a lot of people play, and we should get 24.
Not to mention, Berg just brought it up. I know we get on his top a lot, man, but the fact that we still got George Name coming off of this bench, and Shake Milton's here, I feel a little bit better about the offensive production from this bench. And, with a point guard, Shake Milton, the backup point guard that we've been missing, I feel like, we won't be in such disarray when the backup lineup comes in. So, Hey, Isaac Vasquez, what up, baby?
That's my little cousin right there.
What up, Isaac? Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey.
Jamar, thanks for joining us. Berg, thanks for joining us. Rick Schaefer, Bubba Chuck, sorry if I can't mention you. Right now, please look on the right-hand side of the screen. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat. We depend on word-of-mouth advertisement. So we need him to do what, Jose? He's after he eats.
Tell everybody. don't
Tell
forget.
everybody.
Not just your friend, everybody.
Don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend.
And if you are not here when Jamar is here at 6 o'clock. If you are not here when Jamar is here, I don't know who and where you are. I don't know where you are. You got to be here at 6. We start at 6:30, but you might want to get here early. You might want to be.
Yeah, I said Isaac was my cousin. He's like my nephew because me and George grew up together, basically in the same house our whole fucking youth. Excuse my language. So he's more of a brother to me than a cousin.
Hey, thank you, BJ.
Cursing in front of Mama.
Mama is here.
Oh, oops. Sorry, Mama. No, but Mama's telling everybody to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. So let's go.
Final thoughts.
Let's go Sixers.
Who's the first place on the mobile numbers again?
Shush.
Can I get final thoughts, please, Jen?
Berg said he inboxing us his number. He not done with this. But final thoughts, Jen?
My final thought is focus. Go in there. Don't fall into a trap and win.
Final thought is, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Carl. I'm sorry.
Let's continue to play Sixers brand of basketball. This team has balled out throughout the year, regardless of the hiccups. Recently, we've played pretty good day basketball. The Eastern Conference is still tight. Every game means something. Let's go out here and spank these balls.
Listen, my final thoughts is the weight is lifted off for everybody. Let's go and ball out.
Amen. Jesus. No more.
Let's go ball out. There's no more guy at home playing Fortnite.
Samo, what was his name? Samo, or something like that? That's what we start calling him on the show.
Simo the Savage.
Yeah, Savage.
All you gamers out there, go look up Simo the Savage. That's his gamer tag. If you want to be, Ben Simmons' gamer friend, go look him up.
He's the same Savage as the rapper is. But
I'm gonna use my final thoughts not to even talk about basketball. I apologize. I gotta steal a thunder real quick. I just want to send a happy birthday shout out to my sister, one of our avid watchers, one of the people that shares every single show. If you guys remember, for our draft special that we did last year, she sponsored that entire show. We gave away about $350 on Eat Sleep Sixers thanks to Ashley's resume service. If you need your resumes done, go type in ashleysresumeservice.com. I just wanted to give a shout out to my sister just because she sponsored the show before.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Shout out.
Happy birthday.
I
I just want to address this last comment real quick. You know, Bruce Williams, my brother, is asking what to do with his 25 jersey. And I'm
my
say
cousin ran out of rags to wash his car with. If you want to, contribute it, feel free.
You can have another one. If you figure out what to do with yours, I'll mail you mine so you could do the same thing with it.
I'm going to say a great quote from Dennis Washington in my favorite movie, Glory, when they was handed the paychecks that they didn't want. Tear it up! Tear it up! Tear it up!
We need to have like a Ben purging party.
The only Ben we acknowledge in Philly is Franklin. You hear me? It's over. It's done
Uncle
with.
Ben.
Enjoy that game. Come back post game.
I like
rock it out
Ben.
with us.
All right, go Sixers.
Go Sixers, man.
We'll see y'all post game.
Gang, gang.
Don't forget to come back. Post game, we out here. 30 more minutes for you.
Your mom just stay here, like Jamar. Just stay on the screen.
Jamar. You know Jamar not leaving. He gonna be in the lobby waiting for us to get back.
Hey, Jamar, hit us up in the inbox. Let's wrap, bro. Hit us up in the inbox. All right, y'all. Have a blessed day.
Enjoy the game, everybody.
Go Sixers.